In a quiet village in Japan, a boy lived in poverty, struggling to find his place in the world. Every day felt heavy. Every failure felt personal. But one lesson, learned not in books, but in silence, would change everything about his life. The boy's name was Haruto. Haruto was not special, not rich, not clever. He could barely afford books, and his family struggled to provide even the simplest meals. Every morning, he watched other children run, laugh, and play, while he carried his responsibilities silently. Many would have given up. Many would have felt forgotten by the world. But Haruto had something inside that even he didn't yet understand. A spark of discipline. One day, an old master came to the village. His name was Takeda, a man who had trained many warriors and scholars. He noticed Haruto observing everything quietly, never complaining, never boasting. Takeda approached him and said, "True strength is not spoken. It is shown in silence." Haruto didn't understand. How could silence teach strength? But he decided to follow the master, hoping he might discover something hidden about himself. Takeda took Haruto to the dojo, a place filled with discipline and quiet concentration. "You will train," said Takeda, "not to fight others, but to master yourself." Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. Haruto would wake before sunrise. He would clean the dojo, practice basic movements, meditate in silence. No praise, no sharing, no encorajamento. Just repetition. Many would have quit. Haruto wanted to, too, but something inside kept him coming back. Every step in silence taught him patience. Every quiet morning built his inner strength. He began to understand. Discipline was not a gift. It was earned silently. One day, Takeda presented Haruto with a challenge. "Go to the top of the mountain," he said. "Sit in silence for a full day. Return only when you have learned the lesson." Haruto felt fear. The mountain was steep, wild, and unforgiving. But he climbed step by step, remembering the days of silent training. At the peak, the wind howled. Clouds covered the sun. He felt small, alone, and insignificant. But then, in that silence, he heard the rhythm of his own breath. He saw the vastness of the world. He realized that the obstacles he feared in life were no larger than his own doubts. Hours passed. When he finally descended, he was changed. Takeda looked at him and simply nodded. No words were needed. Haruto had learned that strength was patience, presence, and quiet determination. Haruto returned to the village different than before. People noticed his calm, his confidence, his focus. He began helping others, teaching small lessons he learned from Takeda. His family felt hope in his presence. And every night, he would sit quietly by the window, reflecting on the path he had taken. Haruto understood something essential. Success was not fame, wealth, or recognition. It was mastery over oneself. It was the discipline to keep moving forward, even when no one was watching. This story is not just about a boy in a Japanese village. It is about each of us, struggling silently, facing challenges, feeling unnoticed. Discipline does not demand applause. Strength does not need validation. Every small step, every quiet effort, builds the foundation for a life that cannot be shaken. So, wherever you are in your journey, remember Haruto. Work silently, move forward patiently, and your inner strength will reveal itself. Because true transformation, the kind that lasts, begins not in noise, but in silence. If Haruto's journey inspired you, follow Uplifted for more stories from around the world that teach, move, and transform. Remember, strength grows in silence and every step counts.